Welcome back to the Jack and Glenn channel. I'm Jackie.
I'm her husband, Glenn.
He is.
Yes, I am.
He's my husband, Glenn.
Married at First Sight, Season 10, Episode 11. But before we go there, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our episodes of Married at First Sight. Man, this episode right here, 1 month anniversary.
1 month anniversary.
For the couples.
Yeah, and it quite frankly, it sucked for a lot of them.
Yeah, it sucked for a lot of the couples. Their 1 month anniversary, whatever you want to call it, sucked for a lot of them. Let's see which one we want to start with. I want to start with the good couples, then we work our way back.
Okay.
Let's work back. So, Jessica and Austin. Yes. Jessica and Austin, what did they say about this couple? They're doing well, man.
They are.
They're doing the things the right way. Only issue they have is the fact that she won't tell Austin she loves him, and she's waiting for Austin to say he loves her, and they beating around the bush. They doing everything except for saying the words. I mean, it's like, you love her, she loves you, you're holding hands, Austin is doing the right things from the flowers to the dinner to everything, and they just won't say, I love you.
Yeah, Jessica is really hung up on the fact that I think he'll say it first. I think it's like Pastor Cal said, we're growing in love, and I feel like we're there, and it's like they're getting hung up on the words. Well, so why don't they just say, I got a really big crush on you.
Or
I'm crushing on you
real
hard.
I think of you very highly.
Yeah. Or say it in a different language. Maybe that'll help.
Maybe
saying I love you. But I feel like Jessica is spending too much time saying, I wish she would just say it, as opposed to, you know what, I think I'll say it.
Yeah.
I think I'll say it. Because she's going to be waiting. I think they're going to be on some rock, paper, scissors. They're going to say, 1, 2, 3, I love you.
I love you. Wait.
1, 2, 3, I love you.
That didn't work. I won. But anyway, they need to say I love you, and this couple's doing well. No issues, no problems. You know, Austin, you always wonder why he's always home when she comes home. Like, you never see Austin go to work. But we know he has a job, so so he works there.
My husband said that. A little bit, the only other thing I would say about Jessica and Austin is, I told my husband, I feel like Austin's doing a lot. I feel like he's doing a lot for her, and I kind of don't see it from her. But she does work a lot. She did get the batting cage.
Right, that's why I said the point you brought up with the baseball. She get the batting cage. He does a lot. But I think in a relationship, and maybe I'm a little bit old, the man I think he has to put out work first. I think it's reciprocal, but I think he has to go ahead and put that work in, because it makes the woman feel more secure and comfortable.
Well, that, and I think Austin, obviously, to me, is a little more romantic than Jessica.
Yeah.
And maybe her getting stuck on him saying I love you first, kind of holding her back. But I really do think he's more romantic than her. And Austin, you're doing a good job.
He's doing a good job.
I think they're so cute.
And then we go to the next couple, Derek and Katie. They had some issues, she's still hung on the fact that he won't say I love you.
or that they might not be in love before the 8 weeks is over.
Before the 8 weeks is over. So she's putting a time frame on the fact that he needs to grow in love with her. Not the time frame on the fact that our relationship is going well. We have no issues. We communicate properly. We do everything good. Do everything well. She was like, yo, I'm not going to sell my townhouse. Which I'm not mad at her, because let's be honest, they're not going to live in that apartment forever. I mean, that apartment is just for Married at First Sight. So it's not for when these 8 weeks are over. She said, I'm not getting rid of my townhouse. Now, I don't know if they had discussion off camera about her moving in with him, or whatever the case may be. And that goes into a text message change back between both of them, and to the point where Derek says, F you. And I know for a lot of people that's a deal breaker. There's some words that you don't say. And I'm not a cursor, so I know F you is a bad one. Calling a girl a B is a bad one.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie, I guess he called his wife the C word last time. That's a bad one, too. So, first of all, you just don't call people that in general. Especially somebody that you're married to, somebody that you love, or somebody that you say you're getting ready to fall in love to. I don't care how much arguments you have. We don't make that discussion. You don't make that conversation.
Yeah. Nah. And I just love the way the producers, the editors, did the preview, because it really looked like Katie was telling Derek, F you.
Right.
But as we look at the episode, she was repeating back what he said. And she was just like, that wasn't cool. And he said, you know, Derek's thing was, we're out together. It's our month anniversary, and I just want to start over. And they did have to hash it out. Unlike some of the other couples, I think they did a good job hashing it out. You know, they got it all straight. And she was like, I got a chance to say what I needed to say. I laid it down on the table, and he was like, you know, I apologize. You know, I shouldn't have said that. And from there, they just got better. You know, the rose petals came back. The rose petals from Panama came back.
Oh, man, they got stock in rose petals because rose petals everywhere. You know, and I always thought this episode was always funny, Anniversaries episode, because like, man, the producers, everybody got keys to your apartment. No, they just come in your apartment whenever they want. Just drop a box off, huh? Y'all ain't never home, you know.
Nah. So you know, they had the rose petals, and they got a chance to look through their pictures. But
before we did looking through their pictures, Derek did something that was sweet. He went to her family and got pictures of her and them, and they put and he put pictures together.
He was like,
of them together, and that was cool. Like after the conversation, he showed, look, I'm over this. Let's get together. Let's make this one. And let's have a relationship. He apologized. He got top notches for that.
Yeah, he did. It was cute. He had a collage, 2 collage frames, and then he even had a photo album. And he was like, I called your family, and I got pictures. Yeah. I got pictures of both of us, because I feel like where we are now, your family is my family, and my family is your family. We're family. And so apparently he had some embarrassing pictures of her. Yeah. We look like some pictures were blurred, but she also was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you got that picture. And he was like, yep.
She cried in his arms. She boo-hooed. She cried.
Did. It was sweet. It was sweet. She was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you got that picture. He was like, yep. I got that one too. Yeah, I got that one too.
So it was good, but then we saw them cramp into the bathtub.
She said, this is how you fit 2 people in the bathtub. And poor Derek, and them knees was.
Oh, he about 6'2", 6'3". He's
squeezing that. I mean, it looked like a garden tub, but still, I mean, Derek's tall, Katie's little, and then you put him and her in there, like.
Dog, it's just really.
They worked it out though.
They worked it out. So their episode, this episode, they was pretty well. They pretty well off. They good. Then we go to Meka and Michael.
Meka and Michael.
Eminem, whatever you want to call him.
That's what we call the Eminem connection.
Eminem connection. Oh man, Meka and Michael. We see Michael making breakfast on the 1 month anniversary, and he's doing a doggone thing. Like, what do you want? He's running down a list. He's like the maitre d'. He's the waiter. He's doing everything for Meka, right? And he's like, you want some mimosas? Do you want, what you want? We're talking about grits, and she's like, I don't like breakfast.
On the side, wait.
I don't want breakfast.
Listen, I thought it was so sweet. He was really he was excited about fixing breakfast. He was like, I got this, and I'm going to do this. And he was just amped. And she was sitting there like
she said something stink.
I was like, why does her face look like that?
Dude can tell her the sky is blue right now, and she would think he's lying.
She would be mad.
It could be rain pouring outside, and he'd be like, it's raining. No, it ain't.
But, I came to the conclusion that Meka's just got that kind of face. Y'all know what it is. I'm not going to say what it is. But she's just got one of those faces that's, it's just, it looks mean, period. She almost kind of looked disgusted, but she did say before, he said his favorite meal before was breakfast. Right. She said she's not really a breakfast person. And in her off-camera talk, she was like, we got to find a middle ground. I'm not going to keep eating breakfast all the time when I don't like it. We got to find a middle ground. And so my husband and I, we were talking. I was like, okay, so what's the middle ground? So he likes fixing breakfast. He shared in this episode that he used to fix breakfast for his grandma. It was bonding for him. Right. That's why they like to do it together and to sit down and enjoy each other's company. And so that's why he likes a breakfast. So I was like, I think we should kind of feel like, is Meka's thing, I don't like breakfast food, or I don't like eating a meal so early in the morning. So the middle ground would be, okay, I like breakfast food, but can we have it for brunch?
Yeah, do a brunch. Or we some fried chicken, some biscuits, maybe.
Yeah, some waffles or something. Or is it that I don't like breakfast food. I'll eat in the morning. I just don't like breakfast food. So then again, you know, we'll fix. How about I fry you some chicken? I fry you some chicken. You know, we do it like that. But what I got from it was, it's about compromise. And I felt like she was saying more, I want him to stop fixing breakfast and stop making me eat it, as opposed to let us both adjust.
She don't like adjusting. She want him to conform to everything that she said. Like, do it my way, and just that's it. I mean, it's too early for breakfast, but you don't mind drinking mimosas. I'm just saying.
Right.
Dog.
Right. Yeah, she wanted a mimosa, but I thought that breakfast thing, he was like, I mean, even when he was talking about it, he was like, you know, I use my usual
salt and pepper. Just
you
the
know,
right, not too much.
Not too much, not too little.
Just
enough. And, you know, how do you like it? I mean, it was funny to me how he just went on and on. How you like your grits? I'm a sweet grits person. I'm da 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 da. And and he took this whole time to talk about the grits, and I like it. And she says, I don't eat grits. He was like, you're miss. Well, I don't eat grits either. I'm being honest. I don't eat grits. I'm not a grits person. So that conversation would be wasted on me. But I would kind of be like, oh, for real, yeah. Some friends of mine, they had this discussion about grits all the time. You know, she was just like, I don't eat grits.
But they did go on a boat. They do go on a boat. He does take her on a boat cruise or a boat ride, and you know they go on this boat ride, and he's all dressed up. They're holding hands, walking to the dock. And they're in D.C. on the wharf, I believe, and they take, you know, they're having a good day, and she breaks out her gift for Michael.
Yes.
Now it's still in the bag. It's in the bag, right? I mean, dog, no gift bag. I mean, they can't get you a box to get rose petals, but anyway, they're in the bag. They're in the bag. You know, he opens it up. You know, I know you like wearing suits, and you know, here's some ties. Now, mind you, Michael have wore a lot of suit jackets throughout the episodes. This is what I'm thinking as a man. Dog, I ain't seen to do the tie. Every suit he had on through the episodes, he had open up certain collar. So it must be something off you know, camera that he does like ties. Anyway, she gets him some nice ties. Now here comes her gift, right?
Let me stay right there for a minute though, cause you know what, I thought about it, but I just thought about it again when you said it. Yeah, but why were they in a bag? You couldn't get a gift bag. That was cheesy to me. He spent all this time fixing breakfast for you. Now he has a boat ride. Y'all out here cruising on the boat, you know, enjoying it. You gave him some ties in a bag. It looked like the George bag from Walmart.
It's a gift.
Why?
It's the thought that counts.
No. Yeah, the thought and the fact that you didn't put it in a gift bag, you didn't put it in a box. I mean, and he appreciated the ties, but I was like, really? You know, what?
Hey, it was fine. He didn't get mad. He ain't want to rock no boats. He already had enough waves on the water.
He's not going to get mad, but Meka, to me, I mean, you just put no effort behind it. Come on, and he's putting effort.
He's putting forth much effort.
Until, well, I mean, we assume he put in effort here, but
Mike,
they're getting out.
He said, well, I got you, and he took like, talking about Zach talking in a circle? Michael went all the way around the barn, like, you know, usually he's calculated, he's articulate, he can really talk, but he was like, you know, rolling his ring. Well, you know, what I got you was, you know, something I knew that you really like, and we didn't have a opportunity. Now mind you, I'm a good guy, you know, deduct the reasons. I figured it was going to be a trip. You know, but we're going to, where are they going? We're going to Jamaica. And I'm taking you to Jamaica, and we're going to swim with the dolphins. Now he's looking at his phone. I'm like, oh, my man about to break out the tickets. He's about to break out confirmation. He's about to show this girl, like, yo, this is what we doing. I got some proof. But we don't see none of that, so it make you seem like, yo, dude is lying. Like, he don't even, like, and then she didn't even ask the right question. Like, when we going, what date?
Yeah, she was, on the side, she was like, I just hope it happens.
For his sake, I hope it happens.
But you know, at the same time, I was like, dang, Meka, can we have, you know, she doesn't have any hope. She has none.
Hey, I'm a fan watching, and I have no hope in a brother.
Dang, I'm hoping they really go. I'm hoping it's for real. I feel like it does look like a lie. It would have looked better if he was like, bam, bam, we're going to Jamaica. Bam, look at that resort. Bam. But he didn't. He was just like scrolling through his phone. But I also feel like it was kind of to throw her off too. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
No,
it could be a lot.
What he should have said was, if he didn't have anything, you know what, I got this boat crew, I got this boat ride, I fixed breakfast for you. I thought us spending time together would be one of the best things. I'm not really into material gifts. You didn't have to really give me anything. Me spending time with you is what all I wanted to do, and and that's it. But I hope the Jamaica thing is true.
Yeah.
Boy, please let the Jamaica thing be true.
Because, bro, if it's not,
it's done.
If it's not, I'm talking about even
over.
If it's not, I don't want to hear no humana when we get to the airport. Oh my gosh, they messed our tickets up.
Oh, I got a job interview today. Sorry, we can't go. I got another job. My car couldn't make it. I mean, dog.
The Uber to the airport got messed up. We had first class tickets and they downgraded us. Now I don't want to fly at all.
Now, mind you, this is just my thinking, and we'll get to the other couple in 1 second. Now, mind you, this is their 4 weeks. All right, in 4 weeks, he's gonna have to take this woman to Jamaica, and they're gonna have to spend some time with the Dolphins. Mind you, they still have to do the crew, the group outing, or where the group goes together. They still got to meet with the counselors on the next week. So within the 4 weeks, is he gonna have time to take her to Jamaica and let her swim with the Dolphins?
Well, they have to figure that out because obviously they don't talk about each other's schedule and stuff. And he could. There's no way he could plan a trip for her without knowing her work schedule. And she got to ask for time off. You know what I'm saying? So
it looks more and more like Michael don't have a trip. But when you start digging,
maybe it's as we're talking some more about it, maybe he has the idea to do it. It's not confirmed. He should have said, I want to take you on a trip. I just need to know what your schedule is. Maybe that's too much for the episode, for him to get all technical, but that's what I do. Anyway, done with Michael and Meka, the Eminem connection.
Let's go to Brandon. Brandon and Taylor. Talking about people that suck.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, Brandon is just... I know Taylor messed up with the video. She hit the reset button, she mad and upset. But all the things Brandon did, all the things, and yet he apologized. And his biggest thing was, I apologize to producers, I apologize to this person, I apologize to that person. It still don't make the fact that you told everybody to F you and F her too. And you left her in the airport, you drove home, she went to the new apartment, she packed in, she moved in by herself, she did everything by herself, and yet she
are harping on this video. You're harping on this video and harping on the fact that she didn't apologize to me. Yeah. They meet up together, and for their month anniversary, Taylor thought it would be cute if they get their nails done. And so Brandon's like, I reckon I'm going to go on. I ain't really feeling it, but I'm going to go anyway. So he went in there with a closed mind. He went in there with a closed mind. And I feel like Taylor had put her best foot forward.
She tried. She really tried. And she's like, happy month anniversary. And she handed him a card. And he was like, well, yeah, I wasn't prepared to give anything. I think underneath he was like, the card. Gift. I wouldn't think about getting. Are you kidding me? Because when each one of them got their boxes individually, Taylor felt some type of way. She started memorizing. She started having memories, and he started having memories. He still wanted to be a little bit committed to the process. I don't know how much of this was the show making him go, and how much it was him wanting to go, and how much he wanted closure. But anyway, she was there, and she apologized through a card. Now, she could have apologized through her lips, but some people have a hard time articulating what's going on. I mean, she may have a hard time. I'm trying to give her a benefit of doubt. I don't know. I don't know her like that. But some people may have a hard time saying, you know what, I apologize, I'm sorry, let me write it. Yeah. And so she wrote it, and he didn't really accept the apology writing it. Because if you apologize verbally and I apologize, in writing, it's still an apology. Regardless of how you get it. It's an apology. And so he wanted it, out in the open. And he just couldn't take that. Like, you always bringing up Panama.
I feel like I'm done with Panama. I feel like that was so petty. It was so petty, and it's like the pot calling the kettle black. You want her to get over Panama when you act like a royal butt. I mean, he was terrible. He was terrible. Yeah. And you want her to get over that, but you can't get over this one thing she did. And,
and she said something on Unfiltered. We watched that, and, Unfiltered, she said, and with Pastor Cal there, She was like, it's much more than that. It's like, you know, he didn't want to film. He yelled at her. He was, you know, non-responsive to some of the things that she tried to do that was not caught on camera. And Pastor Cal said, look, both of y'all is talking about symptoms. Y'all not talking about the real issue or the real cause, that you need to learn how to respect each other and have conversation. And both of you was wrong. It's not nothing that you can't get over, because people in marriages have issues. Let's communicate. They're not even trying to communicate to get it straight. I think she had checked out after Panama, and I think he had checked out after Panama. I really think after he blew up, cussed, and all that, he didn't want to be with her. And she didn't want to be with him after that, even coming back. And I think she just stayed because of the show.
Yeah.
I think she totally had checked out, being FU, this, that, and other. And remember, she stayed in an apartment for days without him seeing, and he pops up with flowers. So after that, you feel unwanted, you feel abandoned, you feel like this dude I just met, did they mess up? It's a lot they have to go through in these 8 weeks, and a lot of different emotions, and some things that we don't see that really affect their relationship.
Yeah, it's just...
He found a way out, and the way out was the video.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's how we all feel. It's just that he was looking for something. He needed something to be like, yeah, that's it.
I'm done.
That's it. The only other thing I want to say is that Brandon made a point to say that basically she apologized on the camera. Like, you couldn't apologize to me off the camera. You waited till we filmed to apologize. But she made a point to say, if you look at the card, what I wrote, I obviously took time to think about it. I didn't do it just now. It took some time for me to think about it and write that out. Because he was like, when I apologized to all these people, I didn't do it on the camera. But Brandon, you should have. Where you show out at is where you should apologize at.
Well, what my mama said, where you show out, that's where you get worked out at. But that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. When you show out, you get, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you showed out on camera, so you should have been seen on camera saying, you know what, Mr. Cameraman, I apologize for touching your equipment. Miss Producer, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? He should have done that, but they're a mess. They're a mess. He ends up storming out. Brandon is a mess.
And I know, but this is a reality show, but it's a lot of talk. It's a lot of talk about filming, because when we get to the next couple, they're like, oh, you don't say that on filming. You want to tell me when we stop filming? Dog, we know it's a reality show. Y'all ain't gotta keep saying filming all the time. I know y'all. They put y'all together. They're like a wrestling term. I'm a big wrestling fan. They breaking the fourth wall. You know, they breaking the fourth wall here with doing this by keep talking about filming. Get to the last couple. The last couple, Mindy and Zach. Mindy and Zach, they have a dinner for Mindy and Zach, they have a dinner or for their anniversary or month anniversary, whatever you want to talk about. And they're sitting there, they're having a good dinner, and she's like, yo, what's going on? Are you going back to the apartment with me tonight? He's starting to feel her, she's starting to feel him. She's doing all the work. She's putting in much work and all the work in this relationship, and he's not doing anything. So she basically asked him what all you guys and everybody else was thinking, like, do you have another girlfriend? Are you gay?
And he's like, what?
What? No, I'm not gay. No, I'm not gay. No, I don't have another girlfriend. And it goes into, then what's wrong? Why not? Why not me? Why can't we be like together? You have not spent one night in a month in this apartment. And I'm begging and I'm asking. And I just personally like, cut your losses.
Right.
She is the one that could have pulled a Brandon and just rolled out, and I wouldn't have said a word.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't have been mad. I wouldn't have said nothing. Like, just roll out and be like, I'm done. But she is definitely committed to the process. And I'm not mad at her for trying to figure out, what is it? What's going on? And in typical Zach fashion, she's asking him, what's up with you? And he was like, well, I mean, you got something with you. You haven't been honest. She's like, what? He was like, think about it. Like, think real hard. She like, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you tell me? And he was like, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. What? No. You
sit there and accuse me, and then you be like, no, I'm not going to go there. You already went there. You might as well let the cat out the bag.
Let her out, and she didn't, she had no clue. So then they meet at her apartment, back with the house.
Wait, even before that, though, I think we got a little preview. He was like, I mean, your friends were in on it.
Yeah, your friends were in on it. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, okay, did she sleep with somebody else? Maybe she's gay. Her and her friends had a thing going on. Maybe she like a producer. You know, maybe it's something going on. I'm thinking like, what could it be? Maybe her sister ain't really died, or maybe her family ain't really sick, or maybe her dad. I'm sitting here just running through my mind like, what could this dude actually have that somebody told him, and who he been talking to? I know
that was the thing right there. I was like, who are you talking to that could have told you anything?
Like, I know you ain't talking to the other girl because who's the one that was getting on him all the time. So I know you ain't having a conversation with her. It's like, who are you talking to, dog?
And where are you getting this from? I mean, she was really, like, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, and you know, we forgot the fact that they went ice skating. Yeah. And he really tried. You know, she was in her element. And
she was teaching him, and she did a good job teaching him.
And he really seemed surprised. I'm like, they said this is what she does. I don't know why you surprised. I guess, I don't know. He thought she halfway did stuff. But like him,
she ain't Michael. I mean, yoga and stuff, but this is what she does.
Yeah, I was a little offended by that. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
So anyway, so she gets her, and unlike Taylor and Brandon both got separate boxes because they're in two different places to look at the pictures. So Mindy got the box of their stuff.
Right.
And so she's going through and she's reminiscing and, you know, really feeling it, because that's the whole point of the box on your month anniversary, to take you back and to remind you why you all got into it. What did you all say to each other? What the pictures look like? What was the feeling when you had these pictures? And so I think she, you know, she was like, let me call him and see if he'll come over. You know, do you want to go through the box with me and look at the pictures? I think, you know, she really got transported back to that moment. Was like, you know, I felt good in that moment. So, and I want to go back there. And I'm not mad at her.
She felt good. He said some things that, you know,
he got down on the knee.
Down on the knee. He said things. They also had their vows they wrote. And they really meant this was true. He was kissing her and all this. I mean, you say he's a good actor, but, you know, you're not attracted to this person. Why you keep kissing him all the time?
I'll tell you, he doing it for Graham. I ain't gonna do it.
Yo, Instagram has been brought up a lot in this show. Instagram has brought up. Look, I hope Instagram is a sponsor of Married at First Sight.
Man,
because Instagram has been talked about so much on this season of Married at First Sight. It's ridiculous. And when we get to the house, she like, well, your friend Lindsay reached out to me on Instagram. Like, what? Why is my friend reaching out to you on Instagram? First of all, how does she know your Instagram handle?
Right.
So
that too.
You know, so we talk. I'm sitting there thinking, oh, she reached out to you. Okay, cool. And Mindy is you know, I give her because she started asking questions and coming and Zach sitting in line and found out he said he talked to her once on the phone, but they've been texting back and forth, and he needed somebody to confide in, and he needed somebody to talk to, and she's helping him navigate the waters of Mindy. And
this was, listen, if she's helping you navigate the waters of Mindy, she sucks. She sucks. Because she has not helped you. If anything, it's been a deterrent.
But then
obviously.
But she's helping you navigate the waters of Mindy. How come she never said anything to Mindy?
That and Mindy says that too. It's like, how did I not know? Like, you sit there at dinner and try to accuse me of being dishonest, and to me this is the most dishonest thing. No. You've been talking to my close friend who you wouldn't even know if it wasn't for us getting married.
They're having a text relationship.
And you are asking, she asked him, so your conversations, are they about me? Yeah, we talk about you.
That's all we talk about.
When's the last time? That's all we talk about. When's the last time you talked to her? It's been a few days, okay? And how many times have you actually talked to her on the phone? Yeah, I talked to her once, but it's because like she texted me and I was driving, and so I just opted. Oh, and we, besides DMs, we exchanged numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So you're sharing them with her friend, and y'all having a conversation on a regular basis. You're talking to her more than you talking to her more than you talk to me.
Right. Supposedly about me. You're talking to her more about me than to me about how to deal with me, which you're not putting into practice. Are you kidding me?
No, she thinks she's stupid. He thinks dummy, boo the fool, whatever you want to put, Dumb and Dumber. Is on top of her forehead. Yeah, and so that thing starts, it's stirring. It's stirring. So meanwhile, Mindy's trying to figure out what is it that he says he has on me. And then also, what's up with Lindsay? So she's like, I'm going to call her. The homegirl went into retreat mode. I'm going to delete my conversation.
Fight or flight mode.
It was nothing. He called me more than 3 times. I talked to him this morning. I texted him this morning.
He said he texted me. She said, okay, lie number 1 is that. Lindsay says He texted me this morning
Come on,
on some good morning. So Mindy's like, check. Okay, that's a lie.
But you don't text your wife good morning. Hey, fellas, look. If you texting another woman good morning and it ain't your wife, you're cheating.
Pretty much. How many times have you talked to him? Like 2 or 3 times. She was like, so more than once. She was like, yeah, more than once. Lie number 2.
If you haven't got a conversation with somebody other than your spouse and you're emotionally invested, you're
and
cheating.
they do not know, and your spouse does not know.
Your spouse doesn't know, you're cheating.
All right, and she goes into this whole the third lie. So were y'all talking about me? And she was like, I mean, yeah, we did, but it wasn't just about you. We had conversations outside of talking about you.
About other stuff.
About other stuff. And then she goes into, well, I just, let me know when you want to talk. And he's somebody I never want to talk to. He's manipulative and he's a sociopath. And I don't know if I had the text message because, like, if it's somebody I don't want to talk to, I delete the conversation because Mindy asked for a screenshot and I think I might have deleted. What, huh? What is you deleting? Why are you so adamant you don't want to talk to him no more? You're deleting conversations. I told him that
we can't talk to after filming's over.
We won't talk anymore. I don't want to talk to him till after filming. What? I promise you. I don't know what kind of phone Mindy has. That would have made me throw the phone. No lie. And that probably would have threw it on the mattress. I would have threw the phone. I'd have threw the phone.
But he could.
She'd have been everything but a child of God. Girl, you sound Mindy, you know your friend well enough to know. I would have called her out right then and there. Chick, are you kidding me?
She need counseling. But look, it's like this. That's why one of the reasons he don't want to live. He can't have those conversations if he live with Mindy. They can't have those. He can't talk to Lindsay when he's living with Mindy. He might get caught up. So if I'm at my own apartment in the safety of my own home, I can have those conversations. We can talk and I can hide it. Cameraman may not catch me having these conversations. I catch these conversations when we're not filming, or I catch them while I'm in the car. You know what I'm saying? We have these conversations. So cameraman, the production crew, the lighting guy don't fit in the car. So we have these conversations. There's ways around a production crews with filming a reality show.
Yeah.
We know the bathroom is one. And driving in your car, driving over your job, work at your job is one. Married at first sight. So these things happening, I guarantee you when you get into it, they're happening while he's at work or while he's in the car.
And the other thing that, like, I didn't want to say it, but they gave us the scene, a flashback of when Lindsay came to the wedding and she hugged Mindy. And Zach, sir, I'm not comparing apples to oranges by no means. Lindsay ain't, I ain't even say she, but she ain't all that. And I'm trying to figure out, what is your type? Is she got different color hair? Maybe that's what it is. Her complexion is not as olive as Mindy. Maybe that's what it is. I'm like, but I'm thinking, what is your type, bruh? Because I don't know.
Man, look, they're a mess. It's the three out of the 5 couples are a mess.
Throw the whole season away.
No, but we're coming next week. Don't throw it away. Next week is the recommitment.
Oh my gosh.
Episode.
And I feel like that's gonna make me mad, just like this episode did. I was disgusted this episode.
It should make me mad because this is your way out. So a prediction. I don't think Brandon and Taylor's gonna make it. I don't think Mindy and Zach is gonna make it. I think Meka and Michael will stay together. I think the other 2, Justin and Austin, will stay together. I think Derek and Katie will stay together. But this recommitment, we haven't seen a couple actually split at the recommitment.
Right. I wish y'all would. Please. Please.
Next episode, they should be a couple.
Please.
At least two. If not one, but at least 2.
One for sure.
One for sure, but at least 2 that should split at the recommitment. That's it. What you recommitting to if y'all don't live together? I'm just saying. Boy, it was a lot to unpack in this episode of Married at First Sight, man. Leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification. The show's interesting, dealing with some of these people and characters. Just let us know what you think. Characters. Let us know what you think. Once again, leave a comment in the comment section. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification. And we'll catch you next week at the recommitment episode of Married at First Sight.
I'm so disappointed. But anyway, thanks. Bye.
Bye.